Hi friends, this is the nighttime for me and I'm still up. So I decided, hey, I'll hop on and ask a few questions. Maybe you can answer them. Let's just say from the most important is 10 and least important is 1. How important is your health? That's one question. Second question, how do you know you get the best nutrition daily? Where is it coming from? Is it organic? How much of it is actually getting absorbed and utilized by your body? Do you know those answers? Just wondering. Would you be willing to change your eating habits, sleeping habits, things that necessary to make your life better? All right. And also, what would you look in the product? Let's just say, if you were to switch to a better product that you have, what would be the key components you are looking for? Would you be able to specify? What is it? What makes sense to you? So that's my questions. So if you have particular reasons why you chose specific nutrients and if they really bring you results, I'd like to hear about it. I'd like to hear what your thoughts about change of lifestyle maybe, and if you're actually getting any results or not, and how many different companies you have tried in the past. That will be just a curiosity. I just want to hear what you guys have taken. If you ask me, I've tried probably 20 different companies. Did I see results? Sadly, not as much of a result as I wanted to. Was it entirely my fault? Probably some of it was. What were the reasons I didn't get results? Probably because I wasn't educated on how to correctly take supplements. And I never discussed with anyone my actual health issues to know if my body is capable of absorbing certain nutrients. And some of the formulations, even though they may have specific vitamin in a larger quantity, but it didn't have something else to make it work together. And I would create kidney stones and so on and so forth. So there were some side effects, unfortunately, and they were hard to swallow pills or not really tasty things that I took. And maybe they were too complicated in terms of some routines were maybe like too many steps to do, and I like it simple, easy. I know that if I'm paying that much money for a product, it better have real results for me and everybody else who is taking them. Otherwise, I want my money back. That's basically how I would look at that. I also consider that if a condition has been there for many years, then it would not be resolved in 30 days, because simply our bodies are designed that way that 70% of our body's cells replicate in about 3 months. So in order for me to see any results whatsoever, I would have to wait minimum 3 months. And if it's a long term, I would want to stick with the program for at least 6. And many things to consider was if you're putting in any good vitamins and you're seeing some adverse reactions in a way, because maybe some things are not compatible with your body um, with your needs. Maybe you need a detox, and that is something that most companies never talk about. So, also, what I experienced in the past, they would be addressing single solutions for single issues, supposedly, but never looking at the real cause of the issue and how they're all tied to many other um, complex cases and organs, and how everybody is just trying to address one thing. Let's just do one thing. Let's just fix your hair problem, or fix your sleeping problem, or fix your whatever other one thing that they pick, energy. But each individual issue can be addressed properly in a complex. And why I'm saying that is because everything is connected. So you could have lack of energy for various reasons. It can be your hormones. It could be you're just not getting enough sleep. It could be your diet that's making you tired. It could be medication you're taking. I mean, there's so many different liver is basically overloaded, needs detox, and you're feeling fatigued. Could be various reasons behind it. So when I look at the companies, I look at the approach um, of the whole entire body systems, and how every single organ is working. If my absorption of even regular food is not good, there is no guarantee that if I take specific products that they will work. So how do you bypass that? So to me, that was important when I was selecting different products to try. And now all of that came with years and years of searching. And I'm like, wow, I don't even, honestly, I didn't care to, or bother to talk about things until I find solutions. I was reaching out to people about, like, hey, what are you taking for this or that, and so forth. So I was getting their advice on based on what they've tried and done. And then I look, there's so many offers out there. What makes for me a difference is it has to be a safe product to take. It would address my whole body, not just one thing. Um, and it would be um, bio bioavailability has to be extremely high. And the one company I found that has that is 98% of absorption and utilization by your cells. So it gets into your cells faster that way. And also, it's all because of the specific patented technology that obviously nobody has but this company. Um, and they work, instead of one doctor or two doctors or three doctors or five doctors, they have 350 different scientists and doctors and nutritionists working together. So when you have not one smart guy coming up with a formula, but that many people, and they test it for years, so that way they know that it has to be like top notch, and it is safe for sports. There is um, no issues if you are currently on medication. What if you are? Then will it interact somehow? And so that was an important thing, because if I'm going to recommend something, I need to make sure it is safe for people. Uh, what else would I be looking? I would be looking at the price average too. Am I getting the best results for my dollar? Period. I mean, if I would be spending $5 to $10 per day on coffee and junk food and all that stuff, I would rather put that money into my nutritional basket and say, hey, I need health. And does this reverse the aging? In many cases, yes, it does. So that was like, okay, that's a bonus to me. Um, it makes quality of life much better in terms of, yeah, you know what you're putting in, and then you can, with that, put it out. If you're sick, if you're not feeling well, you can't do anything really. You're like struggling, you're barely surviving. So I kind of was tired of feeling drained all the time. And I have a lot of kids. I have 6 children of my own, um, and 6 more from the other side. And so my life is a little bit hectic at times, but that's life. So I would like to hear your opinion. Drop me a comment. Thanks.